Michelle in the second right here.
Actress Michelle Trachtenberg was known for her array of iconic TV and film roles that defined a generation. But now, friends and fans learning the shocking news that the former child star was found dead in her New York City apartment this morning. She was just 39 years old.
Growing up watching Gossip Girl like in middle school, it was really sad, and she was so young. She was very young.
According to a police source, Trachtenberg's mother found her unresponsive and called 911. EMTs quickly responding to the scene, but it was too late.
She was so talented, and she could have gone so far in life, so I'm really sorry for that.
Police said there was no foul play, but the medical examiner's office is going to investigate because it's an unattended death, and undoubtedly the family is going to want to know what happened.
A police source says the actress had recently received a liver transplant, and now questions surfacing about whether she was experiencing complications.
Nothing that our sources have told us about her health history or anything that would have led to her having this kind of a procedure. There is still something of a mystery as to how exactly she died.
A representative for Trachtenberg saying in a statement to ABC News, "It is with great sadness to confirm that Michelle Trachtenberg has passed away. The family requests privacy for their loss. There are no further details at this time." Just last week, Trachtenberg posting this throwback photo from a 2013 movie premiere on her Instagram. It would be her final post. The actress got her start in Hollywood at about 7 years old on the hit Nickelodeon series The Adventures of Pete and Pete.
Love everywhere except Easter.
And she was still just a kid when she made the leap to film in the 1996 family comedy Harriet the Spy.
A veggie thief. This must be investigated thoroughly.
I think millennials grew up with Michelle because she started so young. If you started watching her on Pete and Pete on Nickelodeon, then you probably followed her throughout the course of her career.
And over the span of 3 decades, it seemed Trachtenberg was a Hollywood it girl, beloved by fans, appearing alongside stars like Sarah Michelle Gellar on the hit WB network show Buffy the Vampire Slayer while in her teens.
Plus, I had a plan the whole time.
Really?
Yeah, I planned to get killed, come back as a vampire, and bite you.
Michelle Trachtenberg plays Casey Carlisle.
In 2005, Trachtenberg spoke with Robin Roberts about her role in the movie Ice Princess, in which she starred alongside actress Kim Cattrall.
Had you ever skated before?
No, I didn't skate before. I just skated, at like a birthday party when I was little. I was very proud of myself. I got around the ring once. I didn't, fall in front of the cute boys. So I had to train for 8 months for this movie.
Cattrall remembering her co-star posting this photo of the two, saying, "Rest in peace, sweet Michelle." In 2008, in her early 20s, Trachtenberg landing the coveted role of the conniving Georgina Sparks on Gossip Girl, alongside Blake Lively in the mega-popular CW show about the scandalous lives of elite New York teens.
All my life, I've been the one that they write stories about. Now I'm just another anonymous shut-in with an online shopping addiction.
Lively recently writing a lengthy tribute to Trachtenberg, saying she was electricity. Everything she did 200%. She laughed the fullest at someone's joke. She faced authority head-on when she felt something was wrong. She cared deeply about her work, adding, "The world lost a deeply sensitive and good person in Michelle."
She actually won an award for playing, an evil girl in the series, and she joked that she loved, playing a baddie because she really loved it. It was such a far departure from who she was as a person.
Please don't hurt me.
And though she returned to that character in the short-lived Gossip Girl reboot,
Georgina Sparks. You know who I am? Well, of course you do. You're a Gossip Girl.
Trachtenberg has largely been out of public view in recent years.
She came back for 2 episodes in a reboot of Gossip Girl, which came out in 2022. But other than that, we haven't really seen her.
Tonight, devastated former co-stars flooding social media with heartfelt tributes. Former Buffy the Vampire Slayer castmate David Boreanaz remembering co-star Michelle, writing, "So very sad. Horrible news. Rest in peace and prayers to her and her family." Rosie O'Donnell, who co-starred with Trachtenberg in the film Harriet the Spy, calling her death heartbreaking, saying, "I loved her very much. She struggled the last few years. I wish I could have helped." And comedian Kenan Thompson, seemingly in shock, posting about his childhood friend from Nickelodeon, stating, "Our first Nick movie star has departed us. She was my friend, and now she rests. Check on your people." In recent months, some fans becoming worried about her appearance in photos, expressing concern that she could have an eating disorder or substance abuse issues. One person commenting, "Say no to drugs." Trachtenberg shutting down questions about any health issues, writing, "Fun fact, this is my face. Not malnutrition, no problems. Why do you have hate?"
We're understanding that she may have recently had a liver transplant. And if that's the case, you got to feel awful if you're one of the people who made that post. And if that's what Michelle Trachtenberg was going through, she put on a brave face in spite of it.
In one of her final interviews, Trachtenberg sitting down with Access Hollywood in 2021 to promote her true crime show, Meet Mary Murder.
The biggest, most important thing to me in a true crime series was honoring the families and the people that lost their loved one, and just basically making sure that we are telling a real story.
And now it's the final chapter of Trachtenberg's own story as her loved ones suffer their own loss.
Not only was Michelle Trachtenberg on our screens from a very young age, she was just 39 years old. That's too young to die. Once the medical examiner concludes the investigation, we should get at least a bare bones sense of cause and manner of death, but most of the information will be kept private for her family's use only.
The news is absolutely shocking that Michelle Trachtenberg is no longer here with us. And my heart just really goes out to her friends and family, because I can't imagine how colossal a loss that is for everyone.